the lack of inventory in 2023. Hey everyone, Avon the Realtor here with another video for you. This one is for everyone out there that is curious to know what's causing the lack of inventory like we've had a few years ago. Now, keep in mind, this is subjective. This may or may not apply to every state or everyone. This is just to give out information to kind of get you guys to think and take action in the right direction, the right way. And I'm going to hit two main points on this, because these are more or less something that many people would at least agree they have an effect or would be the main reasons for others. That being said, still, when it comes to listing your home, finding a home, please get in touch with me, Avon the Realtor, to find that out. And also, don't let these two main concerns still dissuade you. It's still a good time despite what you hear about the market, and it's still a good time to own despite what you hear about a market crash, which I'll get into a little bit. So, ready? Let's begin. So I shared right now that there's two main reasons why more or less we have kind of the lack of housing or shortage of inventory as we do. Now, one of it is related to 2020, and the other one is, like I always share with homeowners, putting your homes in a trust. And I'll get into that a little bit. So reason number one is because of the interest rates being at 2, 3, or even 1 something, back in 2020, even 2021, many homeowners that were thinking or wanting to put their home on the market decided to say, no, we'll refinance, bring our rates down to that level or that low, and we'll just stay with the home for as long as we can or for the rest of our lives. Now, to some extent, and I want to be very fair, some people needed to do this to prevent the house from foreclosing. If they had rented it out and the tenants were not able to pay rent, and or the owners themselves, i.e. the homeowners, couldn't work because of the whole pandemic issue, they couldn't make their payments, and they couldn't do a forbearance, which I strongly recommend never do. The refinance was possibly a way for them to keep their home and pay some of their bills or all their bills and keep them current at the time. Now, there's many out there, however, decided to say, I'm keeping this professionally, forget it. They refinanced, build that equity, used it to pay their bills or do whatever they needed to do. Again, it's not my decision to say what you do with your money. However, I'm hoping that many did the responsible things, saved it up, paid down their debts, make sure everything was done on time, or needed to do the things that were important. Not just go to a vacation or go to Vegas or anything like that. What that causes a lot of homeowners now that do not want to take any change in interest rate, even if the rate was at 3 and they're now wanting to go for 4 or currently what it is now. Many of them are like, forget it. I'm staying with the rate. Nobody's going to convince me. I'm not going to put my home on the market. Life will make that decision for them. However, that is one main overall reason is the rates benefited first-time homeowners that got their homes. However, many current homeowners took that opportunity, and to some extent, some took advantage, but the rest, they needed to do it for them to keep their home. Reason number two, and the biggest one where I share with everyone that has a home, put in a trust. You have a lot of companies, a lot of banks are buying those homes, like Zillow, or I believe it's a Blackstone, and they're converting them to rentals. So if you have an offer on a home, again, your decision, your choice. We can inform you. Ultimately, the decision's up to you. Make certain that it's going to an individual or a family. That's what their company plan is, those big banks. They want to turn you into renters so they can control everything. So if you're thinking about renting, you may want to reconsider that. If you're thinking about owning, great time to do it. If you're thinking about listing your home, again, review with your agent, be informed. Make certain that if that's something you want to avoid to do that, go ahead. But these are just two main factors among many that we're having a lack of homes for many. Don't let any of this discourage you. Like life, you're going to have obstacles, you're going to have setbacks. At the same time, move forward and know that that goal is more important than what you think is. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to benefit from owning a home in the end is going to be you. So are you going to be a part of it? Or are you going to continue renting and let all these other reasons prevent you from making that dream come true? So your real estate needs, call, text, email.